What's up, kind people of YouTube? My name's Ahmed, and welcome back to yet another video. Yes, I finally got the time to watch Gen V, and I watched it, and I had a lot of fun watching it. Here are some of the reasons why I loved watching it. Number one, it continues what the boys did so well, undermining soups, essentially. It tells you that superheroes' great power comes great greed. That's what the boys was. That's what Gen V is. But it's told from the perspective of young adults. It's told from the perspective of teenagers who are planning to go into this college, that what is essentially sponsoring and how they deal with the issues that they're facing. We follow the main character and how she gains power, ends up killing everybody in her family. Yeah, that's what happens. That makes the show so much more interesting, and throughout the show you meet a lot of the characters. And Boys season 4 is going to have some of the characters that were there in Gen V. So here's a pro tip: if you love watching The Boys, watch Gen V as well, because a lot of the characters are going to be carried forward from Gen V as well. Overall, I think it does a very good job in how the character work is done. The casting of the show is brilliant as usual. The fact that Homelander shows up, the fact that a lot of the other Carl Urban shows up as Billy Butcher is wonderful. Homelander just coming here and just, scaring people. Fun fact, one of my favorite characters is Billy Butcher, and just having him on screen is so much fun to watch because of how he deals with the trauma that he has. So, like I said, the casting of the show is done really well. The actors that show up also do really good job in the kind of show that has been built. What I really liked about the show was the quality of writing and how that works well with the performances of the show. One of the biggest advantages of the show over the years has been the fact that the writing has been superb. And if you watch The Boys, if you watch Gen V, the writing is done really well. It has to be really well done. The color has, going back to color, because that's how visually you're seeing it. Visuals have to be really great. How you're seeing it on screen has to be done really well. So the color has to match the mood of the show. Another thing that really makes a difference is the performances of the actors, and that's done superbly. Like, even in Gen V, we have a cast that's considerably younger than The Boys, and with The Boys, the cast has done such a great job in setting a benchmark for superhero shows that you end up worrying about, well, are these guys going to be able to pull out a wonderful show again? And they do with Gen V. Amazon Prime is really smart with their decisions. Like, just give us some great shows. So I kind of want to watch your streaming service as well. The last thing that I want to talk about is how well connected, like I did mention this in the earlier parts of my review as well, that it is very well connected to The Boys. But I want to make that mention again as a separate point also, because I feel that as a standalone show, it could have had a few flaws that you would not have understood. But at the same time, if you're kind of already seen The Boys and then you're watching Gen V, there's a sense of continuity. And then when you watch Gen V and then you watch Boys next season, there is a constant continuity to it, and that in terms of storytelling, that is a really good step. And overall, I would highly recommend you watching this show just for the fact that there are a lot of superheroes in the show. And if you have a fatigue of superheroes, then I recommend you watch the show as well, because it really takes you down a very weird path, if I can call it. Overall, I had a lot of fun watching it. That's been my time, and I would recommend that you watch Gen V as well. Peace, and I see you in the next one.